following announcement has been paid for by the Jackass Nation.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, ETCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Of the world, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world.
The Jersey Jackass, B to the C. Hit me up on all social media at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC. Don't forget to follow Cinelinks at Cinelinks. We're back again for another movie review, and this time we're looking at Quentin Tarantino's 9th film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I'm Rick Dalton. That's my stunt double, Cliff Booth.
They play the heroes. But this Thursday,
here comes trouble.
Playtime is over.
If you don't beat him, he kills you.
Not when Rick Dalton's got a shotgun.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, rated R.
Okay, so I've been pretty excited for this. I went into it completely blind. I have not watched a single trailer for it. I was really excited to check it out. But, confession time. Confession time. The first Tarantino movie I saw, well, I did see Pulp Fiction first, but I never saw it in one sitting. I still haven't seen it in one sitting. I've seen all the movie. I've seen the whole thing. But like I saw the first half, and then I would like see the end, and then I saw the middle. So I've seen it chopped up, but I've seen the whole thing. The first full Quentin Tarantino movie I saw was The Hateful Eight. And as soon as I got out of The Hateful Eight, I went home and immediately watched Django. I loved The Hateful Eight, man. I loved Django. And then I watched Inglourious Bastards. I liked it. So, needless to say, I am not the huge Tarantino fanboy. I haven't seen the Kill Bill movies. Sorry. Gonna get some hate on the internet for that. But I was really excited for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. There's not going to be a lot that I can really tell you guys on this review because they asked us, not to spoil it. Like, it's a real big deal. They want you to go into this. They want you to enjoy the cinematic experience with them without knowing too much about it. So even in the plot, I'm not going to really tell you much about it. I'm literally going to tell you exactly what Sony has told us. I'm going to read it from my phone. Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This is 1969 Los Angeles, where everything is changing as TV star Rick Dalton and his longtime stunt double Cliff Booth make their way around an industry in a hardly recognized time anymore. So that's what you're going to get. Now, a lot of people are going into this expecting Charles Manson, because this does take place with a little bit having to do with the Charles Manson murders. Now, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to what all it kind of has to do a little bit later. But I will say, if you're looking for a Charles Manson story, don't. Because that's not what this is. This is a story about friendship. This is a story about two bros that are trying to make it in Hollywood. And the movie really is centered around their interaction with each other. So the movie stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt. Okay, that's all that it really stars. However, these people are in the movie. Margot Robbie, Emil Hirsch, Margaret Qualley, Timothy Olyphant, Dakota Fanning, Kurt Russell, Zoe Bell, Michael Madsen, Rebecca Gayheart, Abigail Folger, Luke Perry, Damian Willis, Harley Quinn Smith, on and 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 on. There are so many people in this movie. So many people that I think I missed a lot of them. Now again, the movie really focuses and centers on DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. And that's what I loved most about this film, was their relationship. They're so good together. The chemistry these two have was amazing. I believe they're friends. I believe they're lifelong friends. I believe they've been together forever. And it was just great to see. Now, the things I don't like about this movie are it is extremely long. I mean, not that long. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's about the same as any other Quentin Tarantino film. But the first act and the second act are really, really slow. The pace is incredibly slow. Now, I didn't know exactly how I felt about that or if I liked it or disliked it because, to be honest, you need that slow pace. Because there's something that happens at the very end of the movie, the final scene of the film, something really happens in that scene that if you did not just spend this 2.5 hours slowly really getting to know these certain people, then it wouldn't have the impact that it does. But since we took our time and we got there, we went through that, man, that last scene really hits. But there are times in it that is just dragging on. Also, Margot Robbie is criminally underutilized. Like, they say she's a star of this film. I, in no way, shape, or form, see her as a star in this film. She is a supporting actress at best. She's she has very few lines, even. The Charles Manson Sharon Tate thing really is just something that is kind of there. It's not focused on at all. There's no reason for it to be there. You could have done this movie, honestly, without any of it. So why he chose to use that, I don't quite understand, and I think that's where one of my major issues comes from. But other than that, I really did kind of find enjoyment in this film. I had a lot of fun with it. All right, score time. Let's take a look at it. We're giving Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood a 3.5 out of 5. But what say you? Are you excited for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? What is your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie? How much do you hate me now that you know that the first Tarantino movie I actually saw in full time was The Hateful Eight? I absolutely love The Hateful Eight. Whatever you say, comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit that little subscribe button. It's right over here, down here. Click the bell so you can get all the notifications of our videos. And share this one with your friends. Until next time, it is what it is.
The announcement has been paid for by the Jackass Nation.